At my dad's funeral, someone handed me a letter he wrote. The first line said, "If you're reading this, then I didn't kill myself." Everyone thought it was a heart attack. Dad was 58, overweight, stressed. He collapsed in his office on a Tuesday. The letter was in a sealed envelope, tucked inside a book he'd mailed to my apartment 3 days before he died. The Count of Monte Cristo, his favorite. If you're reading this, then I didn't kill myself. But they'll try to make it look like I did. Check my left shoulder for the injection site. Toxicology will miss it unless they're looking. I stood in the funeral home bathroom, hands shaking, rereading it. Your Uncle Brian has been embezzling from the family business for 6 years. I found proof 2 weeks ago. He knows I know. Watch him at the funeral. He'll be the only one not crying. I walked back into the viewing room, scanned the crowd. Uncle Brian stood near the casket, greeting people. Dry-eyed, calm, checking his phone. The life insurance policy I took out last year? He forged my signature to make himself the beneficiary. But I have the original documents in a safety deposit box at First National. Box 447. The key is taped inside the back cover of the book I sent you. I felt the book's spine. There it was. Small brass key. He'll try to cremate me quickly. Don't let him. Demand an autopsy. Demand they check for succinylcholine. It mimics heart attack. Untraceable unless you know to look. My Aunt Karen approached me, mascara running. Your father was so proud of you, she whispered. Brian's handling the arrangements. He said your dad wanted cremation. Dad wanted to be buried, I said. Next to Mom. Oh, honey, no. Brian showed me the documents. Your father changed his mind last month. I looked at Uncle Brian across the room. He was watching me. He'll have forged a cremation authorization. Don't sign anything. The moment I'm cremated, all physical evidence disappears. He's done this before. Ask about Aunt Margaret, the one who fell down the stairs in 2019. Aunt Margaret, Dad's sister. I was in college when it happened. Never questioned it. I called the funeral director into the hallway. I'm requesting an autopsy, and I'm blocking any cremation. Your uncle already signed. I'm next of kin. My father's son. What did my uncle sign? The director looked uncomfortable. He presented a notarized document showing power of attorney for medical and death arrangements. Dated when? 2 weeks ago. I pulled out my phone, called Dad's lawyer. Did my father ever grant Brian power of attorney? Absolutely not. In fact, he came in 3 weeks ago specifically to revoke any prior authorizations and ensure only you had authority. I hung up, walked back into the viewing room. Uncle Brian stood near the back exit now, jacket on, ready to leave. The police are coming, I said loudly. Everyone turned. I'm requesting an autopsy and a criminal investigation. Brian's face didn't change. You're grieving. You're not thinking clearly. Left shoulder, I said. Injection site, succinylcholine, mimics cardiac arrest. His expression flickered. Just for a second. That's insane. Box 447, First National, 6 years of embezzlement records, forged life insurance documents, and whatever you did to Aunt Margaret. He ran, made it to the parking lot before 2 detectives tackled him. They'd been sitting in an unmarked car the whole time. Dad's lawyer had called them an hour ago. The autopsy found the injection site. Toxicology confirmed succinylcholine. Uncle Brian had used his pharmacy tech certification from 30 years ago to access it. The safety deposit box had everything. Spreadsheets, forged documents, and a USB drive with security footage of Brian entering Dad's office the day he died. He got 25 years. But here's what stays with me. Dad knew for 2 weeks he was going to die. He could have gone to the police, could have run. Instead, he wrote the letter, mailed the book, made sure I'd know the truth. The last line said, "I'm sorry I won't be there to see you prove him wrong, but you always were smarter than all of us. Trust yourself. I love you." I keep the letter in my wallet. Sometimes I still reach for my phone to call him before I remember.